Hello, friends. Nice having you all here today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time, or you've been viewing but you've not subscribed, please take this time to hit on the subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. This is a sad news, but at the same time, it's causing a lot of controversy. News reaching us this morning is about a very popular big girl in Port Harcourt. That is how they address her. Port Harcourt big girl has just sadly passed away. And the reason and cause of death is what is causing a lot of controversy this morning. However, most of her friends are so angry and they are reacting terribly bad to what happened. And this took place in Lagos State, Nigeria. The young lady you're seeing there, this beautiful lady, is known as Christabel. She actually died in a hospital in Lagos after her friends claimed that Christabel went for surgery and she went to enhance her butt. And in the process of doing that, she was admitted at the hospital right after the surgery instead of her returning back home. And so when her friends called her and they were like, Christabel, what's happening? You're still in the hospital. She said she told them that she's still bleeding and that she has complained to the doctors. And the doctor said it's only normal, that it's going to be there for a few days, that she should just be patient and the bleeding would stop. After the conversation, because in that conversation, her friends claimed that Christabel was complaining that this doesn't seem right to her because of the way she was actually bleeding. Few days later, her friends didn't hear from her again. And they felt it's unlike Christabel. She didn't call, nothing. They tried her. Unreachable. It was just so sad that they were scared and decided, okay, let them rush back to the hospital. Since she told them where she was having the surgery and they got there, what did they see? When they asked the doctor, the ward where she was is empty. Where is Christabel? They just gave them a letter and saying, Christabel has been deposited at the mortuary. Wow. Guys, just imagine that kind of a shock. Guys, imagine how broken you will be. You just spoke with someone and then going back to that same place, the next thing you're hearing is that this person is already in the mortuary, not even lying down in the room dead, but the person is already in the mortuary. It's like it happened so fast and they took her to the mortuary immediately. That was what her friends were just complaining. The friend even claimed that the clinic told Christabel, just go on with the bleeding and it's going to stop because you have this bleeding during surgery. But guys, we know that there are some surgeries people would undergo and it's only normal to bleed, but not all surgeries that will warrant the individual bleeding. Well, it depends on where the surgery was done and what type of surgery the person underwent. And sometimes botched, where you've done surgery before and probably something has gone wrong, you have to go back to the doctor for them to fix what went wrong with the surgery. In such cases, most times they said, such kind of surgeries, you find out the person will be bleeding because of the first mistake that was made, and then trying to fix it over again, certain things may not just be as smooth as you may expect it to be. Probably that was the same thing that happened in Christabel's case. The friend said that the hospital didn't even think it wise to contact any of Christabel's relatives to let them know that Christabel was dead, not until they went to the hospital and then they presented the letter to them. Guys, is this not unheard of? We know in some cases where the police people would find bodies on the street, maybe with no identification, they'll now take the body to the mortuary and then they may start making an ad showing that this person is late, if you can identify these corpse. In some cases, but some cases they don't even do anything at all. Once the person is in the mortuary, you may be looking for your family member forever, you won't even know where that family member is, unknown to you that the person is even dead and in the mortuary already. But this case is a different case because she has an identity and she has family members. But another thing is, the friends did mention if Christabel had dropped a number. Usually when people go for surgery, we all know that there's a form they will give you, you fill, and there's a section that they will ask you to write down a contact number of someone that they can reach out to in case of anything. And to hear that a whole hospital that is not like a hidden hospital, like all those hidden places where people go to undergo surgery, and when they die they just bury them secretly or they hide their corpse and throw it away. This is a well-known hospital in Lagos, and for them to say that the hospital didn't I call anybody, it's really strange. And it's, if this really happened, it's bad. You don't just carry someone that has died and put into the mortuary without a family member coming to see the corpse of the person. And you know, when people lose their loved ones, another thing that they want to do is to see the dead body and even confirm that this person is really dead. So what if Christabel did not fully die and she was just put into the mortuary, and unknown to them that she's still maybe alive or breathing? You know, sometimes when you let family members to come, they may come and they may discover, this person is still alive, or this person moved her arm or her leg. It has happened. Some people have had such experiences where their loved one were confirmed dead, and then probably their presence or something would identify that this person is not really dead. The person is either breathing or moving part of the body, arm and leg. But in this situation, it's very strange because most times hospitals usually call on people or family members or the person they have written down their number. Or could it be that Christabel didn't write anybody's number for them to contact? We don't know if that was the case. However, the friends are saying that they want the authorities to investigate the hospital and ensure that Christabel gets justice. And one of her friends wrote this: I want to bring this to the public. A friend just died at the hospital in Lagos, Nigeria, a few days ago, where she underwent surgery. Now, I am not against anybody that wants to enhance their body or anything as such. It's your body, your life, and your choice, so do what you love. But I'm against doctors that claim they have experience abroad, come down to Nigeria to kill young people. After the surgery, she complained of bleeding, and the doctors claimed it's normal, it will stop. Now, this is the problem. How are you highly skilled and professional plastic surgeon with experience abroad, and someone you finish opening on complained about bleeding and you said it is normal, it will stop? Neglecting her, no care whatsoever. Are you sick? The most annoying part here is this girl died days ago without anybody knowing, and the hospital did not find it needful to contact any of her relatives until the few friends who knew she was going for surgery said she's supposed to have been back since days now. Now they decided to go to the hospital to check on her. Arriving, they were offered a letter that her body has been deposited at the mortuary. This is sickening. Now I think the government need to come into this health system and check the capability of most surgeons and make their own research if really they are well-trained surgeons to be able to operate on humans. If not, their license should be seized and arrested and also jailed. So friends, this is what the friend has posted on her Twitter handle, and trying to let everybody know this is what happened to their friend and they're seeking for justice. And that is the young beautiful lady who went for surgery to enhance her butt, and in the end of the day she lost her life. And what is causing more controversies is right now her same friends went to the hospital to go and confront the doctor. There's a link to the video I'll be leaving in the description box below, where you're going to see her friends going to meet the doctor and confronting him and saying that it is all his fault, that how come he allowed Christabel to die after he claimed he is a professional surgeon and underwent a surgery on her. And at the end of the day, she lost her life from the bleeding. They called him, these were the exact words, wicked goats. Look at the doctor. He took my friend's life. So a lot of them were screaming and yelling while they confronted the doctor at his own hospital. So the thing that is causing more controversy here is because the friends are putting blame on the doctor. Meanwhile, people are saying, don't blame the doctor. Your friend took herself to the surgeon that she wants a butt enhancement and it didn't work out. And at the end of the day, the doctor shouldn't be blamed. Same people are saying, looking at Christabel, they don't see any need for any form of enhancement. That to them, Christabel looked very okay with her body figure and every other thing. That it's all Christabel's decision to do this and it should not be the doctor's fault. That no one should go ahead blaming and pushing it on the doctor. Instead, it's all about we as humans. When you take your decision, whatever comes across with it, that you face it. Well, notwithstanding, guys, but what do you all think regarding this? Right now, should the doctor be held responsible and should he be blamed for the death of Christabel? Or do you think the doctor should be left out of it because Christabel took herself there, he didn't call her. She said she wanted a butt enhancement and then things didn't go down as it was meant to be. Usually during or before surgery, we know that some doctors will give you forms to fill, especially if it's a very serious surgery that is a matter of life and death, where you have 50-50 chance. They will tell you to sign an agreement saying that yes, you're ready, whether it's death or life, but you're ready to go on with the surgery. There are some surgeries like that, but we don't know if butt enhancement is one of those kind of surgeries where they'll tell you to fill the form and sign an agreement that you're ready to take it either way, whether death or life. We still don't know about it. But no matter how anybody dies, it's still a heartbreaking and painful thing. With regards to butt and body enhancement or whatever anybody chooses to do with their body, I think it's everybody's choice. If you decide to touch your body, enhance it, reduce it, it's your choice. So pointing fingers at people saying you want to do enhancement, you're doing this, you're doing that. Guys, do you all think it's necessary? Because in situations where it has to do with your body, it's a matter of you deciding what you want to do with it. Whatever you do would always have an outcome. So whatever the outcome would be, the person who has undergone that touching on the body or whatever you've done will be the one to face the consequences. So I think people shouldn't even be bothered. People shouldn't even be bothered about people, whatever they do with their body. It's their own choice and they'll be the ones to face whatever consequences that come after it, good or bad. In the case of Christabel, it's so sad and heartbreaking knowing that she went for what she decided to do, but at the end of the day, this young beautiful lady never made it alive, even though she was alive after the surgery. That is why it's so painful knowing that this person came out of that surgery alive. She didn't die during the surgery, and then much later she lost her life. We pray that the soul of Christabel rest in peace, and may Almighty God console her family members, her friends, everyone that loved and knew her. May God console them all. It's a very heartbreaking and very painful incident. So friends, whatever you think about this, what's your take on it? Please, you could put that down at the comment section. So I'll be leaving the link below so you would watch the short clip video of where her friends confronted the doctor. You would see the doctor there that carried out this surgery, and you will also see Christabel where she was moving her body around, and that made a lot of people say this person didn't need any enhancement. She looked so okay, so she took herself there and they shouldn't blame the doctor. Well, whatever you feel, please, your comments are also very important. Before you leave, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you and God bless you all.